All right, so now we have our candidates for town treasurer. We have Stephanie Gintner and Glenn Lapierre, who's next to me, and Martin Putri. So we're going to start with Stephanie with her opening statement of 2 minutes. I think I said that wrong. I said 3 minutes for the BOS, but it's actually 2 minutes. So hopefully that works for you. So Stephanie, if you want to start, please.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Stephanie Gintner. I'm a candidate for the treasurer position. I've resided in Ayer since 1975, except for the 4 years that my family and I spent in Barre, Mass. In the late 1980s. My husband and I had 4 children before he passed away a number of years ago. My children have attended schools in Ayer. My daughter graduated from Quabbin Regional High School, and my 3 boys all graduated from Neshoba Tech. 2 of my children still reside in Ayer, and I have 10 grandchildren ages 3 to 16. 2 of them are in the Ayer school system. The others live out of the Ayer area, and 2 are not of school age. I began working in the treasurer's office here in Ayer with the former treasurer, Tom Callahan. I spent 7.5 years working with him, and then I went to, I was the assistant treasurer tax collector for the town of Harvard, and I spent 10.5 years over there. In February of 2009, I got laid off because of budget cuts, because of the local aid that was cut, and the town administrator was, even in fiscal '09, was starting to make cuts, and no one could spend any money, and so I got laid off. I left a statement on the table, and that will expand on my experience and accomplishments over my 18 years of municipal work.
Okay, great, thank you. Glenn?
Hi, I'm Glenn Lapierre. I'm a member of the Finance Committee here in town. I worked in finance and accounting for 18 years at ADP. My last position there was a financial analyst and an accountant. I've worked on budgets of $150 million a year with revenue. Expenses were around 50 to 60 million. Our labor force in the office was about 400, so I did all labor planning for the 400 people. I have schooling, education in accounting, finance, business, computer science. I have a daughter that lives in town, and she goes to the Ayer schools. I was involved with her with the Ayer Shirley Soccer League. I was a coach from U10 up through U14. Now she's on the high school team, so she's kind of pulled herself out of that. I've also done basketball coaching for the kids when she was in grade school up through the 6th grade. I was a basketball coach. I've been in town for the 12 years. I want to see the town move forward. We're in tough financial situations with the economy. I just want to make sure that we are well positioned to continue as a viable entity.
Great, thank you, Glenn. And Martin?
Thank you. I'd like to start off by thanking the Communications Committee for tonight, for this forum. I'd like to thank the people who took the time out of their night to come here. I'd like to thank the people who are watching this at home on TV for taking the time out of their busy schedules to become informed. My name is Marty Putri, and I'm running for the position of Town Treasurer. I've been a long-time resident of the area and have been involved with both the community and local business for all of my life. I have a 4-year business degree, giving me an educational background which complements this position. Accounting-wise, my father practiced accounting for some 40 years, and I grew up in his office. I have experience from having owned and operated a small business for 15 years in the area, which I started from a concept and bore to fruition. Most recently, I've been practicing real estate in the area, and am currently trying to balance that while filling in for the Postal Service, delivering mail. My volunteer and municipal service dates back 20-plus years. I'm a member of and past president of the Ayer Rotary Club, which has raised and appropriated hundreds of thousands of dollars for charitable needs. My presidency in the organization put me in a unique position where I was able to assist Eagle Scouts on their Eagle projects, dispense college scholarships to both college-bound as well as vocational recipients, assist in fundraising events, and interact with both business and municipal leaders. I am also currently an appointed member of the Devon's Enterprise Commission, where I serve as a primary representative of the town of Ayer. In my deck role, I've been blessed with the ability to serve on a board which serves as the Conservation Commission, Board of Health, ZBA, and some selectman duties. I also sit on the executive committee where personnel, budget, and finance matters are discussed and decided. My commitment to the community and region span a long history, and I hope to be able to continue this commitment with my election as treasurer. My family includes my wife of some 13 years, as well as my 2 children, ages 10 and 12, which go to school in town. Our roots go back 4 generations, and we plan on adding our generation to this already long history. We are involved in many local activities and believe in giving back to a community which we have been blessed to be able to live in. I ask you now, as members of the voting public, to cast your ballots on April 26th and allow me the honor and privilege to serve you and the community as Ayer's new town treasurer. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Martin. Okay, our first question is going to be, what is the one change that you would make in the office, and how would you make that happen? And if we could start again with Stephanie, if you don't mind.
One thing I would change, having a background in the payroll and benefits and things, W-2s. One thing I would change is the way the reporting is done for the quarterly taxes. I kind of find it a little cumbersome. Not that Dennis is not doing a good job, he is, but I would just do it differently. But other than that, I would first learn how the office runs before making any changes. I think that's important to find out how they do things. And then if things need to be changed, I would determine a way to do them differently.
Thank you. Well, one of the things I'd like to do is, I had sat with Dennis, and when I was getting my signature, someone had asked me why tax rates haven't been updated on the website for a while. And I know, from talking to Dennis, he's not technical. I'm very technical. I understand how to do an Adobe file or PDF file. I also would like to have a web page, a treasurer's web page, that would be maintained by me. I have that experience. At ADP, I was the webmaster for the finance department. I was putting out financial reports and any other information that people would need. They could go to the website and get that. That would be my biggest push, to try to get something like that done in the office.
All right, and Martin?
I'd start out keeping things the way they are. It works, from what I understand from sitting with Dennis. The auditors coming in like the system that he has. I wouldn't want to make any changes until I know not only